everyone, this is Rashi and welcome back to the Reading Platter. And today is the day I tell you my October TBR. But before that, I want to say that I have completed my 2021 reading goal. That was to read at least 100 books. And I don't have my reading journal yet, like right now with me. But I know on my Goodreads page it is not 100 books because there were some poems, that classic poems that I had to read for my English paper that were not listed on Goodreads because they are way old. And that's why I mentioned them in my reading journal, but they were not on Goodreads. So the Goodreads goal is a little behind, but I know that I'll complete that. If we see it like how many books I did read, I did actually read more than 100 till now, and I'm very proud of that. And yeah, let's now move on to my October TBR. I have a few arcs that were sent to me by authors on my mail. So they sent me, I had 3 arcs that I have to complete, so I will be reading those that I'll talk about. So the first one is Little Wanderers, The Everlasting Seasons by I.K. Silver. So this is a middle grade. It is a very short book. It is page count is not mentioned, but the author himself told me that the book is for like 120, not more than 120 pages. I don't remember actually. So the cover is very nice. I really loved the book blurb, and so I accepted his arc, and I'll definitely read and review this. I'm very excited for this one. It's a short, chill read, middle grade, perfect. So guys, I was about to post my TBR today and I realized that I haven't talked about the whole of my TBR. So the first one is genre specific, and the genre for this month is suspense, and for that I will be reading The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. And I really don't know much about this book. I just know that it's a mystery thriller suspense, and I have loved Lucy's work. I'm currently reading The Guest List by Lucy Foley, and I'm enjoying it very much. So yeah, this one is one. And the 52 weeks challenge. So for the first prompt for this month is Asian author, and for that I will be reading only The Good Die Young by Akash Verma. I have a physical copy of this book. So, and I was planning a really interesting vlog, not very special, but yes, interesting vlog. So I will be doing that too, and this is the one book that I am choosing for that vlog as well. The second prompt is a book published in 2018. It was really tough. There were a lot of books, like 4 to 5 books that I wanted to read for this prompt that were published in 2018, but the one I thought was best was The Kiss Question by Helen Hong, because this is the book I was supposed to read for the 21 books to read in 2021, and also the 5-star prediction part 2. So I had to pick it up. This was the best choice. So yeah, the next prompt is a TBR wet. So last year in December I read 2 books that I DNF'd, 3 books that I DNF'd because I was in a very bad reading slump, and I did not want to force myself to start 2021 in a very bad way. So I just DNF'd those 3 books. I didn't DNF them, I just kept them aside that I'll read them later. So that one book I am choosing for this, because that is a TBR wet now because it's been 1 complete year. So I will be reading Oddity by Sarah Cannon. It is a middle grade thriller mystery and humor. I remember I read it in December. I read 3 to 4 chapters, and I really enjoyed it, but I was not in a good place at that time. So, and I was also very busy, so I thought that it was not a good option. So I will be reading it now. The last one is a very fun one, that is a family pick. So I asked my mother, father, and brother. My brother replied first. He chose The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. So that's the book that I was supposed to, like, I wasn't supposed to read it first, but he chose it. So I thought that I'll double it up with the genre specific one, and it worked perfectly. But I asked my mom and dad, and both of them chose The Outsider by Stephen King. I'll tell you the 4 books I gave them to choose from. The first one is The Hunting Party by Lucy Foley. The second one was Outsider by Stephen King. The third one was The Jumbie's God Revenge by Tracy Baptist. It's the third book in the Jumbie series, third and the final book. So I wanted to complete this series if I could. So, and the fourth one was Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. I really wanted this book. I really did. So, but none of them chose it. I'm confused. My brother replied first, and in my reading journal, I wrote that. Like, I literally wrote it that I will be reading The Hunting Party. But then my mother and father both chose The Outsider. So The Outsider have 2 votes, but the first vote was The Hunting Party. So I think I'll go with The Hunting Party. Also because Outsider is a 600-page book, and Hunting Party is a 400-page book. So I will be reading a shorter one because this month I have a lot of, folklores, mystery, thriller, suspenses, and sci-fis, fantasies, and arcs as well. So I think a shorter book will be good. So yeah, this was the TBR that I forgot to mention in that video. Let's continue with the rest of the video. So the next one is also a middle grade, but it is the 11th book in the series. It is not a series in that sense. Like, it is a part of a Planet Scum series, but it can be read as a standalone. So the book is Snake Eyes by, so I'll name the author that sent me this book, and the author is Tyler Bird. And there are, this is an anthology kind of. There are 8 stories, 8 short stories in this one. Tyler Bird was the author that sent me the book, and there are 7 more authors who have contributed in this book. So I was excited for this one. I actually don't know what this is about. I just know that this is an anthology, and the sci-fi anthology, and it has very beautiful cover, and I wanted to read more of sci-fi. I'm not reading much of sci-fis because I did not have a good experience with this one, except for one book because of and that too I could not read in September. I was supposed to read it, but I could not. So the next arc is The Prophecy of Elo by A.S. Johnson, and the book is, I'll read the book blurb for you. It is a multi-dimensional novel loosely based on Bulgarian dragon folklore with a twist. The Prophecy of Elo says a child of Elo shall be born in the land of Ra, hatched from a sacred golden dragon egg. The lines between fairy tales, folklore, and reality are now quickly blurred as a young college senior named Ariana unleashes hidden powers no one sees coming. A doorway between worlds is opening, and what awaits on the other side may not be part of anyone's prophecy. So, this sounded really nice, so I decided to read this one. It was, it is not that long. I think so. It is not more than 300 pages. I definitely know that. So excited for this one as well. So this was a very short, simple October TBR video. It will not be simple for me when I start reading books. I bet that, because I am not good at completing my TBRs at all. So yeah, this was it for today's video. We'll meet in the next one.